So this time I want to try 90% of hydration. This is the first time I tried this. Before I tried 85, and I think my dough handled very well, so I kinda a little bit adventurous. I want to do something more adventurous, so I increased hydration. This time I tried 90% hydration dough, and it's, to be honest, I didn't have a clear plan. I just go with the flow. I think if the dough is just too slacky, it's so hard to handle, I probably just make a focaccia out of it. But it's turned out fine. Like, I think my dough can suffer a very high hydration hydration, sorry. I think the reason for that is I use 50% of whole wheat. I believe the whole wheat flours, it can handle the more water. Like, it can contain more water than the white flour. So that's why I think my dough is very strong. And second of all, because I think my sourdough is very strong as well. So my dough proof very beautifully. It's like double. This time is really double in size. Like, I can clearly see that my dough is very, very big this time compared to the other time. The one reason probably because more water I put in, and I'm very confident that the second reason is my sourdough is very strong. So the yeast, the bacteria working so well, so it's helped the dough to be strong, and it can proof very nicely. Surprisingly, I think this time my dough can handle even better when I try with 85% hydration, because I can do like 3 times the stretch and fold and coiling method. But then at the last step, I think this is the last step, when I transfer the dough, and I put some, this time I want to try something different. I put some sweet potato in, and I was thinking I would do the last shaping in the paper, but then it's stuck. Okay, you're gonna see soon. Yup. This is disaster. I was a bit panicked because I was like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. I was like, oh my god, I should turn this into the focaccia instead. And then I try to wet the surface and then on the tray, and then I try to transfer the dough into the tray, and yes, a little bit of messy, but then it's just get back to on track. I think at this time I learned my lesson. I think you should stick to the surface, the wet surface, instead of putting on the paper, like baking paper. That would be the last step. So I try to incorporate of some steamed sweet potato. I want something different. I think it would make the dough more beautifully when you cut it, and basically it would increase the sweetness to my bread, and I think it's more eye-catching compared to just a normal dough. So that's why I put a bit of sweet potato in, and I try to do like some shaping here actually. And then this time I decided to bake my dough in my, in the pot. That one is not a that one is, it's a clay pot, and it can endure under the temperature up to 450 degrees Celsius, so it's safe for baking. So I don't know why I didn't film the time when I put the dough into the pot. So yeah, this is how the dough look after the final proofing. As you can see, is I put it in the fridge actually for a few hours, and then it's proof so much, like it's nearly like double in size. And I just need to transfer this to the pot, but then I was very silly, I didn't film it. Yep, you see the dough. If the dough can pull out the basket easily like that, so you can see the dough is just so ready for baking. So this is a half baking, and this is the result. I am not very happy with the result. Actually, I should keep the bread to be baked a bit longer, but then it didn't turn out as brown as I want, so I just put it back for another, I think for like 10 more minutes in 230 degrees Celsius, and it turned out very nice. So this is my oven issue. It's always too hot at the top, so you can see a little bit of black color, but it's totally just very fine fine bread. I'm very proud of that. I just record a lot of image of that because I'm so excited. This is 90% of hydration, but then my bread still turned out very nice, and it tastes just as good, if not saying like it's even better than normal. So it's very flavorful, and I love the combination of whole wheat bread, the sourdough, and with the sweet potato, because it increases sweetness and it's just complement each other. So yeah, I can say I succeed this challenge. I think next time I would try an even like 95 to 100 hydration. Thank you.